So, tell us a little bit about your process, like how you find a product that really excites you, how you get your hands on it, and then once you get your hands on it and get your experience, what you do after that.
Let's see the process. Um, Usually it's something that I hear about either from other blogs, other sites, or I'm always checking, Nokia's product page. And it doesn't have to necessarily be something that's out now. It could have been something that was out, um, a while ago. I just kind of like revamped it, just to bring it to people's attention. As far as getting my hands on it, that's kind of a hard problem, only because myself as well as many other consumers in America have hard times getting their hands on the devices that are new, cool, that are available to the European market. That's kind of a hard thing, but believe it or not, we end up doing it. We'll pay that top dollar and get that device over here, and we're happy with it.
Absolutely. So, you've been brought in to take a look at the Nokia N95. What are your initial thoughts on it?
I can't sum everything up into one word, but I will use the one word that I heard mentioned, and it's magic. That person's going to know what that word means. It's, in a nutshell, to me, it's the combination of both the N93 and the N91 combined into one package, made smaller, more simplified, and more sleek. The design is amazing, and I know a lot of people out there, they're going to appreciate that device once it's available.
So, now that you've seen it, you've gotten your hands on it, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? How are you going to put it into words, or how are you going to kind of evangelize this thing to the people?
Um, I think I'm actually going to address the issues of past devices, um, such as the N93 and the N91. Um, I still, to this point, don't know. I'm still in shock about certain specs that I've heard that I can't mention. I'm still in shock about that. So if I'm in shock, I know my readers are going to be in shock. They're just going to have to wait.
Oh. Okay. Let me just change. Okay. All right. And just give us a little explanation of what the blog network and blog system works, or how it works.
um, well, a blogger will, or a site owner will get information about a product. I personally deal with several, relevant sites. And what I look for, I have my opinion of what the device does, what its features are, what the benefits are, but across the blogosphere, everyone's going to have a different opinion. So what readers do is they will, let's say for example, they start off, they see it on my site. They're going to Google it. They're going to Google, N95 or whatever device, and they're going to look for other reviews, other feedback, which is a good thing because that's what consumers need. Consumers want to know what this does, what it's going to do for me. Is this for me? And by just reading my site, that's just one opinionated, explanation. The best thing is it's research. Before you get, buy anything, you do research. And I think the blogosphere offers that with several different opinions from the hands-on users, not just from someone that may have seen it on another site and they write what their summary is. You have to actually have the device in your hand. Give the true, your true feedback on the device, and users pick up from that, and then they just travel to other sites, get other reviews and opinions, and hopefully by the end of their traveling, their research, their studying, they end up with what they want. And like I said before, I am actually involved with that process, so that makes me feel good.
You're right on. Excellent. And how did Nokia decide you were one of their key bloggers that they wanted to keep in a
I'm still
relationship?
trying to find out. I appreciate that highly. After 2 years of just um, ranting, blogging, and sharing, so to speak, um, I am very appreciative that Nokia's actually considered, me as someone that people listen to.
Excellent. Excellent. And again, your name and who you are.
Okay. I'm Darla Mack. I'm editor, online journalist, aka blogger for darlamack.com. The URL is darlamack.blogs.com.
Excellent. And
So,
no, not a problem. How did you become a technology mobile blogger?
um, I started writing or blogging about things that interested me, such as Nokia devices, which are my favorite, the platforms that they were based on, the customizations, whether it's the internal UI or the external with the faceplates, and just writing things that I felt were important to me, things that I like, things that I would like to see improved, and somewhere along the line, I actually became a consumer evangelist, so to speak, from doing that.
And how did you get noticed? I mean, there's so many people that are contributing online. How is it that your voice got heard?
I guess basically because I have the same questions, complaints, concerns that the regular consumer does have. I mean, I still am a consumer. I am not affiliated with the company. I use the products. If there's room for improvement or if there's a simple concern, I'm just like the mass population of the other people that shelled out their money to purchase that device.
Right on. So you're thinking they identify with you better than they might other people?
Exactly. In a more, maybe in a more so opinionated way, because not only will I describe the problem, but certain things that could be changed. And in fact, by doing that, I'm hoping that people will just listen and add feedback.
Absolutely. Okay. So, with your blog, how many people do you think you're reaching? And what are your exact numbers and how much traffic?
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, and I don't pay attention to stats.
Okay.
I just basically go with the flow of what my interest is. If people read it, they comment or they email me. Sometimes they don't want to post a comment, but I do get several emails. So I am reaching a number of people. But as far as paying attention to the stats, and that's not what's important to me. So I kind of just overlook it.
What's the most important thing to you?
The most important thing is being heard, whether it's by the companies themselves, the readers, obtaining feedback, whether you agree or whether you disagree. All feedback is welcome because that's how things get changed. That's how the ball starts rolling. That's how new ideas are invented. And that's really important to me. And feeling that I've actually had a hand in that makes me feel good.
Excellent. Relax. Relax. If you can just start out by saying who you are and what it is you do.
I'm Darla Mack. I am editor, online journalist for darlamack.blogs.com, which is a blog on mobile technology based on Nokia devices, Series 60 platform, and just mobile stuff.
Okay.